that'll work. Alright, point of interest did not spawn close to us. I've seen those many a day. Play it on me. Are you serious? I'm pretty sure this thing could do this. There it is. I see. That still doesn't... But you can still do it though.
I'm gonna jam on some Megaman X3 tonight. And I'm broadcasting Megaman X3 tonight, Rodimus, on YouTube.
Yeah. What? How close? Oh, here, yeah. Yes. Pick that up. You're good. If anything, you probably would need those. I don't need those. But he's good. He'll take care of himself. The option's there.
Don't you hate that when that happens?
You can. It's up to you. So if you wish to mark him, that way you're aware if it's the same person that you're fighting. Saves time. Nor do you have to. Yeah, the shot what? I didn't realize I took them. I've seen those purple things from time to time, so I figured, okay, they're still here in this game from time to time. Talk about that. 171. There's someone. I see someone coming down the hill. What the shit?
You gotta be faster than that, man. Right, Rodimus? Hey, Rodimus.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you teach him how to move quickly? Gotta be quick.
No, he does.
Yeah,
I just shoot. I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like
well, then again, gotta be quicker than his fingers and his brain.
I just shoot.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey! I get the assist
I
for that though, right?
You're over here on that first dude that I shot, along with advantages.
No, I'm not making fun of you or anything. But yeah, I kind of how you feel. Like, why'd you take my kill? I wanted to get the satisfaction of like striking the life from him with my gun.
Yeah.
Now, technically, let me have everybody actually having a conversation with a guy that still feels like he's still in his 20s. Would you call me an old man for being 45? Would any of y'all call me an old man if you're less than half my age?
Honestly, it's something that felt like it could have been an option for many years on this video game instead of it being mandatory. Or not mandatory, but was the predominant way of Fortnite gameplay before they changed. Apex never even had any. Well, that's the one thing they actually learned from Apex that was actually for the better of the game's longevity. Fortnite took from a lot of games in order to try and be the predominant. It's a master thief in the night. Fortnite is a thief in the night, what can you say? Yeah, sure. Just give me all that. Slurp it down when I get hit.
When you have a pot of tea, Rodimus, when you have a pot of tea or a cup of tea, Rodimus, what do you prefer for a good cup of tea at nighttime? Rodimus.
Damn it, laser jam, you got it. Damn. Oh, we got third. Enhanced drum gun. Oh, this dude was moist with the fuckery. This dude had the best trash in the game. This dude is the garbage man.
He's a repo gun man.
Yes, sir.
Got no style.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
There is such a thing on games called trash boat armaments, right?
He's got something going on in the background. He muted himself, but he can still hear us. Yeah, it's been like that. I played with Jam for many years.
Well, there is such a thing on games to where you get the trash boat weapons out, right?
True.
Right. Who here remembers Edge Transit from Destiny 2? Oh God. You remember that grenade launcher, guys, from Destiny 2? It didn't even register at all for anything. It's always just filler. We always got to have something good to smoke, right? It just looks good, but it doesn't work good.
Nah, or in some cases it probably doesn't even feel good. It's all good, man.
Right.
We did what we could, man. Not what we could do.
I'm gonna go enjoy me a cup of Bigelow brand Constant Comet tea. Orange rind and sweet spice tea. How's that sound for a cup of tea, Rod?
Kitty, kitty, meow, meow. Kitty gets scratched.
Meow 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 meow.
Wait, Jam, are you? Oh shit, wait. Yeah,
I think he got burnt up with the extra. He probably just.
Either way, that's fine. But anyway, I was telling him earlier, I'm not holding against him for buying out 100. I already know how his work schedule is, so there's no way he would grind out level 100 in time to get Optimus. I just told him that all the other friends that we know that bought it out, I do hold it against them and their wallets for shame. Like, you can literally come onto Fortnite and sweat on these kids and get to level 100. It's child's play. It's not that hard. So I'm doing it for my dignity. Oh, I got a $25 PSN card in the back. I could have been had Prime by now if I really didn't give a damn. Where I am right now, I could buy the rest of the Battle Pass when I vouch that. I could have done it literally from 59. I could have done that. It's just saving money. Good stuff. Alright. Oh shit. Hang on. I see Kai's in the chat. Say hey to him. What's going on? Doing good. The Fortnite grind is regrettable, but we in there. We making progress. We cooking with grease in this bitch. I'm trying to figure what kind. I don't even know. Like, it's a buff golden kitty. This is from that season where everything kind of had like a that was it. Yeah, where everything had like a varying goldy effect to it or some shit. That was it. King Midas in Fortnite. All he touches turns to gold. Imagine going to the bathroom.
Intro stage boss.
Is this your map? One of your maps? Whoa, what? Oh, I forgot, this is like literally like... Wait a minute, hang on, the frame and the build from the hilt down look the same on the... Yeah, because the Ranger shot used to be in here way back. animation style and the reload style and the ADS. But it takes the target reticle when it's in hipfire mode from the ranger shot. It's a beautiful little piece of crap. A hybrid little rifle gun looks like a shotgun. It should just advance to yeah, literally one. Yeah, but with a little bit of a field of effect to it. Yeah, and then the impact of the barrel of that one shot has a bit of an AoE to it. Sadly, I see that happening within the next couple of weeks the longer I keep playing this game. Because I think, if we could if you and me don't somebody like that effortlessly, just doing some bile, and then people just get dropped by the AoE. Imagine how that looks when somebody actually.
Have y'all ever ran into a ninja on there at all?
I have not, but one of the kids that I used to host on
Twitch.
Yeah, on Twitch, he had a chance to play in one of Ninja's lobby. He didn't get a chance to meet him, but he had to play in one of the same lobbies as him. Dude, Ninja was running a clinic in that lobby.
Huh.
Like you talk about building a tower and then double pumping people to death. Like, hell, you see him, you just see like a whole building right in front of you, like within 5 seconds. And then suddenly you just get blown over top of you for some reason. Because he was looking at him in the kill cam. He was like, oh man, this dude is like moving like so fast. Like you damn near think that the dude's like almost using hacks. We get any experience out of that this time around. The last time we did it, but the time before that we did it. So I don't know what the prerequisite is to get what it's all about. Okay, let me look. Alright, I'm looking at. Yeah, I did. Earn 20,000 XP in creator-made experiences. That would be nice. What else was there? Search chests or ammo at Royal Ruins. That's doable. Collect items, headshot opponents. That's doable once I get warmed up. Opponent, open chests and name locations, that's free. Auto blast was set to, alright, let me save this out here for my friends.
Who's all that in the chat party?
Huh? Alright, you're fighting a Majin. Okay, so you should be able to test his defenses and his reaction speed. And then work on how to get your confirms off of him. Okay, good level 3. The more you see that, the more you'll be able to actually react to that. Take a soft reset. Bomba. Oh, what the hell? Alright, yeah, that'll work. Up top. Creator mode experiences. So probably hiding or... Oh, is that you in front of me? Yeah. Yes, I did that. Wait, what the fuck is Optimus doing? But yes. Look it. This can't be the same Jack Knott from yesterday. It can't be. No, the dude yesterday was like 12 something. No, no, this can't be the same dude. Dreaded to Unreal Poppy. No, it's not, because he would have been domed me and teabagged me by now if he really wanted to right now. But I'll let him live. For now. See, and that's another thing too. Just doesn't. Is that Batman? Oh. Son bitch. beautiful clown. Now you're acting like a whole ass clown over there, Krusty. Actually, no, I'm calling you Krusty. The clown's too big of a respect. Sideshow Mel. Wait, what hacks could he have in this game? Ultra Instinct, bro. You need to stop stealing my kills, you dumb Bama. And I see you over there trying to take a shot at me. It's another clown. Here, catch these guys. Oh, gotcha. Automatic caught. Automatic caught. How did you take my kill? I don't blame you. I need to see this.
Alright.
What's this dude doing? He is treated. This jackass is drinking it down right now. Hey, push his ass. Kitty kitty meow meow this man. I saw. Peak. Shazam. Yes. That shot count, but gotta hold that shit. Bet. No. Shit. No, but no. So he actually has combos. With his beautiful chop. It doesn't feel like we're getting an experience, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Kitty meow meow mix, bro. Are you good? IED low. With that setup right there, you can mix it up slowly and then it'll still get them. It's gonna be difficult to do anything you can. Oh, he's trying to be a gangster. So that bag of bullets. That's the kidding. I guess that dude is probably. Oh, the dude you just fought, I already know. He's a module. Yeah, as you should. Can't this man. Definitely seeing that there is no experience in getting headshot these soccer players. Stop taking L's. That's another disappointment. So I just want to just keep taking kills. I know this audio is good and garbage at the same time.
Alright,
That
I
is
am
the
getting
wish.
ready to fight Bit. Should I kick his butt or destroy him?
What in the butt? I see you sniping over there. I wish for the bird to be greater than the bird so bad. Cancel. Oh my god, the team shooting and the kill steal. It's so delicious. You just before it got stolen.
Damn it. Fuck.
A couple of them, sadly. Yeah, steal my kill bot. Beautiful queen. I'm out this mission. It's not as satisfying if I keep getting close and I keep getting my kills stolen. Like that one man. Slow as one. Try to challenge this one. throws the re-jump. What the fuck? He could have killed too. He wasted. You know what? Fuck it. Eiffel Tower power. That'll do it. Oh my god. I've heard that story a few times before, back in old communities. What did he do? That's why there's so many soccer players. Yeah, back him up. We can do... What custom thing can we do? Like, we could do the hide and seek thing, because that gives experience. But we gotta see if we can find an active one. What is that? A sheriff pancake? What is that? Damn. Not pancakes, but mancakes. Bro, that's important. That actually makes sense for him to be here. Good. Now I'm trying to see this dude's team here. Because the Roshi and the Trunks feel like I've seen this before. When you do, hang on, pull it up. I like to see what that dude's, what level that dude actually is myself. I can imagine. Alright, what's the purpose of this game mode? Alright, let me see it. No. Eiffel Tower power. Paradiscal. You said it's running around or like meta? That is a question that only the times know for certain. Oh, that's what hoeing into weird situations. So what I'm doing through Fortnite really good. How do you jump this shit, bro? You gotta actually fuck this shit. Back here at the thing where it spins when it goes green. Color is still green with slight blotch patches on it.
Genjibo Shuriken. Sticker.
the series is good. Powerball's 12. 6, 28, 39.
Yo, Rodimus.
Oh, hey, Mata, what's going on?
It's, next time you have a tournament, bro, let me know so I can join. I want some free money.
Not a problem. I can't always guarantee that there's money on the line, though. That's the only thing about it. I can't always guarantee that there is something on the line, but I can definitely guarantee you a spot in the tournament.
No way. As long when they see me pull up, they gonna put some money in them.
X.
No cap, no cap. Do you think you got a good idea of when you'll have your next one?
Yeah, it's gonna be on a Saturday somewhere coming up next month.
Next month?
Jesus. In July.
Jesus.
So right now, for this Saturday, what I'm gonna be doing is an exhibition, a small exhibition for this Japanese game I was able to get my hands on. It's called the Geki Climax Ignition.
Nice.
And then Sunday is gonna be Guilty Gear Strive if it goes on.
Okay. Bet. Well, yeah, just shoot me a text and I'll be there.
That I can. Plus, you're also in the Discord, so.
Oh yeah, you can text me on both. You can do both.
All right, I can. So far, I got a few people set up for it. So once I get the date set up for it and I get the bill out, then I can go on ahead and I can send it to you and everybody, and then also share it to who you know. Say Thursday.
Bet. Got you. All right, bro. Take it easy.
All right, you as well. Thanks for pulling through.
No problem.
All right, have a good one ahead. This is on Fighters. He's one of the dudes that wants to try and win one of my events. Oh, Dengeki Climax Ignition. Oh.
everybody's mind can change at any time.
True.
Everybody. That includes you. And me. And people down the street.
Yeah, Mega was 12, so 8, 34.
I mean, heck, I play
35.
plenty of games constantly on my setup. But I
41.
feel like I want to go after a different game because I'm tired of playing the same one. But that kind of boredom goes kind of awkward one-sided, I guess. Same goes for when you want to go eat some food because you get tired of eating the same thing. Well, let's change it up. That too.
I know.
Well, but normally for most of the people,
settle on eating meatloaf for a long portion of time, and I just got really sick of it.
Meatloaf.
And after a while, I didn't have to worry about it.
Meatloaf.
Or at least, at the very least, if I do have to eat it, I like to change up between other things that you can put in the batter. So like instead of it always being ketchup, it could be barbecue sauce or something, or like maybe a hot
the
sauce
meat.
or something.
Take this for example. One of my friends, my friend is coming down here day before 4th. Him and his mom used to live across the street over here in one of the other places that was under a different ownership at the time. She made a meatloaf. She passed away more than a few years ago. And she made a really good meatloaf. I mean, meat, you know. You make do with whatever you have, right?
Right.
And you don't have to pick and choose. She put a pound of chorizo sausage in it. Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
I liked it. It's like, I want some more. Yeah. She made a really good meatloaf. And she put ketchup on it. But you always use crackers in it sometimes. So you didn't mush it and all that, you know. Yeah. Eating it all up like a happy fat kid. Chorizo, ground chorizo in the meatloaf. Oh, yeah. You talk about some flavor. That fit the bill. So, yeah. But normally you make it with ground beef. Well, she had chorizo, ground turkey, and ground beef. Well, she also did ground deer one time with it. Yeah. Couldn't tell the difference. So.
Plus.
Yeah. Right? They have one saying there, Cookie. Poor people have poor ways. Make do with what you got. But I definitely can tell you, eating spaghetti for weeks on end, my heartburn will not let me hear the end of it. Well, for me, sometimes when I get hankering, I get tired of eating so much of the food that I'm used to, like the packaged stuff, like soup and Hormel bowl meals and all that. I decided to fire up the grill yesterday and had some chicken. Yeah, we're gonna buy some chicken. Yeah. Want some chicken? Yep. Got my armor upgrade now. Sweet. Megaman X3 on Megaman Legacy Collection. And I'm streaming it.
Really? And I think you're streaming it too if I saw it.
Yeah, that's all. I'm on my YouTube. Come on out, Bite. Should I kick his butt? Or destroy him like his other friend? I'll just kick his butt. I don't want to destroy him. I want something to torture. The first level after I defeat all the schmucks. I can destroy these robots. Now, on Mega Man X2 started the mini bosses going after the X Hunters, but on here you can actually destroy these guys.
The area where it's really
I kicked his butt. YouTube. Used to play this game on the Super Nintendo.
That's one thing I noticed the more I'm on this game every now and again. I always keep getting that. It's like you get chalked at that stuff. They invite you like a whole chapter or getting to see some different people, and they just wait forever to explain something to you. Like, I only know you just now just to tell you I don't play that game, or I don't play any of the same games with you.
Alright, here. Here I'll put up something. I'm not being a judgmental sot, of course. I know where you're coming from. When I used to play the daylights out of Destiny 2 or whatever game it required you to be in a chat party. Literally. For me, I have to have it every day. This may sound like some kind of desperation tactic or something. It's not. I gotta have somebody to be around. So I was obsessing over it constantly for games. Dude, I'm already in a party. Are you annoying? Like, no. When you sound like a squeaker, well, people will get one-sided on the conversation all the damn time. There are going to be people that are going to do that. This guy's like, oh, I've got GTA. Yeah, and? Do you play it? No. Why not? I only want to bore you with the details.
Bingo.
Because I don't care for GTA. My brain has enough violence and crime going on in it, and enough as it is by being an average adult in this day and age.
Basically. And the game just...
And there are games that are boring to me, but if I get into a good game, I gotta have somebody, and I was doing that constantly. Like, why are you sending me a random invite? I don't know you. And why are you playing favorites with your friends? You don't have anybody you can confide in? Wingnut? Well, apparently, you got people who sit alone because they burn more bridges. I stand corrected on that one, because I've done my share of it. I can't even play Destiny 2 anymore, because I don't got my niche anymore. So I can't even find anybody to sit in a chat party. It's like, I don't even know what half the shit I'm doing now on Destiny 2 is now. But when that person's constantly blowing you up, inviting you into a group chat because he doesn't know the TPO for a group chat with friends on PSN, time, place, occasion, TPO.
Yeah.
Because chances are the person may just be a little bit older than you, and person's boy or girl ain't regulating the difference in knowing this over that. So they're going to keep blowing you up until you put your damn foot down. And of all things, it may be on a video game, but people are like, I don't know you. And people don't want to get to know you because they're not open enough. And then sometimes some people are way too open, because the little putz wants to show off in front of people. That's probably most of the reasons why these kids, and I'll put it out, don't regulate enough for it. So that's why I keep inviting people. There's your reason. We don't have to go so far to know that it's not a hidden mystery, but this dude probably annoyed you. Like, nope. He probably didn't even get the message. and they probably not even half the freaking list of people he invited wants to even follow in, and most of the time people are just going through the motions and ignoring him and not leaving. He's got a whole freaking group of people, and most of the people don't care, in which in regards to his state of mind, they don't even want to hang out with him, because I bet you he's probably annoying as all to hell. Annoying. He doesn't want to get familiar with people until he gets sitting around to show off in front of anyone. Kids don't know, and I'll say this carefully and discreetly, kids less than half my age, I'm 45, and probably less than half of Rodimus's age, or close,
Just about 30.
don't even know how to find the difference between one thing and the other. Because, oh, I got this game, Kindred Spirit. Why are you inviting me? No. Basically. Simple as that. Once you get older, when you get past the point of being a child, and you're at the point to where you're getting to be an adult, you put away the child and you put on the man. You're at this point, you're getting close to where you're getting out of your teens, and you're finishing up the first part, getting into the halfway. When you hit the tweens, and then you're hitting up to 18, it's time to put on the man. Because not everything is going to be all sitting around at a chat party playing a video game. Not everybody's... Well, block them.
Yeah, honestly, that's the next best step.
See, that's the thing. All people literally today, your generation. Give me a comment about your generation, by the way, Cookie. What do you think about your generation? I'm not judging you, by the way. Yeah.
That's the generation. Well, I mean, the name of it anyway, the Gen Z.
All right. Generation, or the millennials. My nephew is a millennial. I'm Generation X. Heh. I was out when I saw everything starting to occur. Oh, Lord Almighty.
I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial. You're in your 20s still, ain't you?
30s.
You are actually you are a late
Caveman.
you are a late Generation X, by the way. You're in your 30s. You are a late Generation X, at the cusp of Generation Millennial. For Gen Z, which I want to expound on the Z, because it'll give you the wrong idea, kiddo. I'm not lecturing you or anything. Yeah, because everybody misconstrues every damn thing when people are talking about it. Because people don't want to endure a sound conversation or sound doctrine anymore nowadays. That's a prophecy in the Bible, by the way. We don't want to endure a proper conversation, and one person comes along and foo-bars it.
I think it's for fear of being corrected, or for fear of
that's what it is.
Not going the way you want.
That's what it is. My flexibility from my standpoint is important. They don't want to teach you kids the level and value of being flexible. They just want to hand you everything on a plate. It's like, here, go enjoy. Get them out of my hair, you know. Here you go, son. Now get out of here. You bother me. Mask. Jim Carrey. Oh, man.
Oh, I tell you, that's good shit.
Go classics. Yeah. That was back in the 90s, by the way. It's old school. But there's some things you can glean from it to add some knowledge to, basically. But you can't take so much or glean so much wisdom out of it. But people forget their place. Even I forget my place sometimes. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I'm feeling like a bull in a china shop over here. I'm like, give me a second. Sizing up the situation. Or something else, you know? everybody has the option to do something when the situation strikes, you know? They don't want to teach you that. So you end up having to figuring it out the hard way. Sometimes it's better to figure out the hard way by yourself, knowing where you stand and knowing what kind of person you can be. Well, this guy's just going through the motions, constantly blowing up your messages and telling like, yeah, I got this game, I got this game, I got this game. I'm gonna go blow this guy up. He ain't got no level. That's general. He ain't got no limiter, basically. Yeah, I mean,
that was the dude that used to be in my general chat.
No, do you allow him to force you or no? Well, all right. He's posturing and being a little putz, basically. And you don't have... Doesn't matter. He's got a cardboard cutout for his enjoyment. So, and he abuses it. He ain't got no discipline to know the difference between waiting and inviting. That's the problem. There ain't no balance. You strike a balance somewhere in your life because you know it's important. This guy apparently doesn't. So, he's trying to tip the scales. Blah, blah, blah. A braggart.
Oh, yeah, I do. Where you talking about how he knows how all that stuff with Hogwarts and shit come together because I know how gaming companies think. You don't know that shit. Yeah, she makes the beta for shit. Yeah.
Yeah, my friend Cordog.
So I thought that was crazy. You're gonna sit there and tell someone how to do their job when you've never done it, but that's what they do for a living, or to attempt to make.
Then you get out and you tell them you ain't got no position to tell me this when I already know what I'm doing. I don't need some snot-nosed, still wet behind the ears kid to lecture me and tell me the ins and outs of it. You know.
That's the thing. General's a grown man telling a grown woman what. Yeah, General XR.
Oh, he's got an inferiority complex then. Well, shit.
There you go.
Funny. I have an inferiority complex too, but I try to keep it under wraps. I literally am sitting over here. I mean, the one thing about those group setups and everything is you got one person always making, well, they're all in a set group or whatnot. Nowadays, you got people that just like have their Discord or the little community bar. Don't get me started. People want to, they want to leave. Have you ever felt like you're the last person in the room and they only want to look your direction and they just totally forgot about you? You like that feeling?
That's all the time online. That's why I enjoy being the master of my own domain to a degree.
Well, you got to be flexible too and be a man about it. Everybody will be running around with their psyche hanging out of them, and I'm basically, if I'm sitting there listening to a person to endure their conversation, excuse me, and I have to hear their inner id of their person come out of their mouth, I'm already seeing more than 50% of their personality hanging off of them like dead skins, so to speak. And I'm like, hold on, you're skipping a beat. Do you want to try something else? Like, no, I'm obsessed. Take control of it, man. You're like, shit. Good grief. And like having somebody lecture me all about it and don't obsess over it. And also, too, if somebody's insecure with their mouth around me, oh, God. Right? Oh. I'm a grown man. I don't like being around people who literally have this form of, or level of insecurity. Oh, I've got to do something about that. I'm going to do it the wrong thing more 9 times out of 10. They keep ice skating uphill. People are ice skating uphill today. Literally. You know how hard it is to ice skate uphill? You ain't going to get very far.
You ain't going to get far at all.
You ain't getting anywhere. Better yet, forget ice skating uphill. Take a train for example, you got the engine running, and it's powered on, you got it fueled up, and that train is moving, right?
All right.
What happens when you turn the power source off on a train? You're going to be actually, for a train, you can
Gradually
turn the...
slows down.
It goes into what is called coasting. And it's only going to coast for ever how long? How far do you want to get on the train track with your train? After you've cut the train's power source off, you're only going to coast for a set amount of distance. Because the train's power source is turned off. That train had enough oomph into it, how the train keeps going on the tracks. But the train that you're on, don't make any stops until it reaches the end of the line. But it ain't going to reach the end of the line. When you turn the train off and you're coasting, you feel like you're moving in reverse, because that train's amount of energy that was put into the wheels on the engine, from the engine to the wheels to keep the thing going. Because you think it's going to have smooth sailing from here on out? No, there ain't going to be no smooth sailing, because your train's power source is stopped. The power source is, think of it as like something that motivates you to keep moving. There's something that's always going to keep you moving. The train has a positive aspect and a negative aspect. You keep the positive energy going to keep that train moving. People turn off the power source in their life, and all they are going to do in their life is going to coast. They don't want to rock the boat. They just want to be cool and all this and try to accept everybody and try and hope that everybody accepts them.
Being universal yes people.
And you want to have something good, and yet the negative the negative aspect of that image of a train that has no power whatsoever to keep moving. A person can be like that train that has the power source turned off. You're just going to coast. You don't want to offend anybody, but you're going to anyway.
Exactly. And
you're going to in that process.
There's a lot of people that I've met like that just over the past few years doing what it is I do. I've met a lot of people just like that want to appeal to everybody and ultimately appeal to nobody.
They want to be accepted, but
want to be accepted by everybody.
They don't want to get up and stand up. If you're not going to stand up and move forward, yeah. If you don't want to take the point to go and stand up with your two legs physically, oh, no worries. Yeah.
Oh, you good.
Well, and the other thing too, when somebody invites you into a party and whatnot, to a chat group or whatnot, blah blah blah, like, I've got your group, I'm gonna moderate my own chat party and I'm gonna treat people like dirt. I hate those. Then you got these other people. You run into a lot of them. I mean, I haven't even ran into. And they turn around and be like, oh shit, no, you fucking stupid. They'd be two-faced. Don't even, I ain't gonna stick around. I was like, you know, right? And there are the people that just blindly go into doing something stupid. They don't know where to go. I can't stand being around them. Those are the worst, because they're deer. That you get the deer in headlight. You get the deer in headlight players. Oh shit! And they just basically What? Huh?
Neutral.
Mommy?
You need to
Right?
play neutral.
You run into
It's
those people
baby.
too, Cookie?
You have SS4 out.
People
EX Larry.
yeah, you get. I've seen my fair share of people on that level
Key blast
on
goes out, you can punish him.
like the extra confused. I don't know what to do kind of people, you know.
Strategy if he's not good with neutral.
Don't let them make you salty. Just reserve yourself and hold your friends that you know you can hang around with. And try not to and you don't want to try and hide from the people you know.
Exactly. I can see. Just chill for the most part. Then the emotions will come. When you can, go ahead and start getting your level in. You want SS4 alive. Well, SS4 is a bang for that team. There you go.
But there's always a point where you'll get sick and tired of dealing with you'll get to a point to where you're going to get sick and tired of certain people, and you'll eventually start remembering that. And you'll basically get to be around the people you know you can actually be with. People that get to share their strengths with each other. You have a hard time finding the right people outside the box that you're normally in, and they don't receive you in welcome standard. Those are the people you want to stay away from, and stay with the ones you actually can share time and effort with you on a game, you know? Rodimus is one of them. Uh-oh.
You can still you're dusting this dude. Keep up the good work. Keep up that pressure, just like what you're doing right here.
Good money.
And then change your rhythm. There you go. So when Broly's throw out all the online brawlers, when they throw that ball out, they always don't check their feet. You can literally 2M after that and close that gap perfectly for the punish. Yeah, I'm trying to get past this icy block place right now.
Well, delete him. And if it gets down to a point where he keeps abusing the group chat, you report him.
Pretty much.
All right. You are talking about implement. You were talking about game development and networking and everything that's sitting on the game setups on the servers. My friend Kordak could explain some of the things that he did when they actually developed the security grid and the network for PlayStation Network. I actually got a network administrator on my friends list. And he would tell me all about the stipulations on getting things going, basically, on it. And anyway, I'm betting you somebody would come into the chat party to where somebody wanted to lecture him about computers and everything. He engineered the software and the system setup for the network that we play on. You don't want to be lecturing him because he was there. It'd probably rattle up. Right? I mean, my friend Kordok was there when it went live.
Connection's good.
And the best part about his engineering work, he also engineered computer software too for a living. Yeah. So he's loaded.
When there's lag versus when there's a little bit of lag, I do notice a difference in your reaction time. So that's one of the things I don't think that you can still afford to benefit from that type of training where you put yourself in lag in order to understand the interpretations of delay and response time from the opponent's reaction time more so than yours. But you haven't. It's not a need that you want to do this. For this though, it definitely makes a difference, and so that'll help clean up your play faster. I still say that every now and again it doesn't hurt to just practice your same combos that you already naturally know. Practice them with a hint of lag on them, so that way when you're against someone with 3 or 4 frames, only a small bit. So do it in 3-4 frames. As opposed to the 3 that you're accustomed to. That way when you're coming against someone like that where it spikes 3-4 frames, it does not affect your rhythm. That, yes. In those situations you can't prep loops around spiking frames. Because it's all based on rhythm, not interchanging rhythm.
Chowing down on a snack that my friend brought over. He didn't want to finish it all, but the snack is called Pedos. A jam of junk food taste that's plant-based. Crunchy, no cheese, curls.
Oh, what? Definitely sounds like a baked cheese curls.
But the actual snack is actually all plant-based.
The more you know.
There is, basically it's a snack. It's got a lot of sodium in it. But it does have 180 milligrams of sodium.
The taste is there.
8 grams of fat. That's 11% of its value. 140 calories. It's got 400 milligrams of potassium. Got 1 milligram of iron. Yay! Yeah. Excuse me. I'm okay. Says it has no MSG, no GMOs, no artificial flavors, and it's gluten-free.
If I can, what's up? In that last match you played, you did nothing wrong visibly that I could see. If I had to gauge based off of characters used, the main thing that you're not doing right is using your character's tools in order to simplify the premise of neutral consistently. That's why I was saying keep SS4 alive, because in that matchup, a lot of the rollies both got to use Key Blast eventually in order to try to get to you. Whereas Baby is only going to use Key Blast in order to stop you from getting to him. If you have meter with bar, that character alone stops like all 3 of those characters win condition before he even does anything. Well, that's good that you. Well, I'll say it's not good that you don't, but it's also handy to know that way it simplifies the tool. So if you don't have him, then you know how to. But if you do have him, it pays to also just be aware of that tool too.
Get my last upgrade. Get my radar sensor. I get GPS, ground penetrating systems radar.
Outside that, so you're doing the level up decently amount. You're doing the leveling up a decent amount of the time. Also try to work in level 7 win condition too, since your team has a 2-way win condition for leveling up. That can actually be a part of your mixing up premise. So like the same premise where you do your block string and then assist call with a dual Gohan. For some characters and what buttons that they have that allow them to take their turn back, that's not a free setup to 50-50 them or to attempt a 50-50. They can actually just press and take their turn back. In those same identified positions, you can also just wag your finger while they're sitting there blocking and wait for them to make a response. Yeah, same premise. The exact same way. Lab it out if you're not certain. Why? Well, you can still, like I said, you can still, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, gotcha. that's another thing too. Defensively speaking, keep tabs on how often you're doing that. You also don't want to use all of it right away. At least try to have at least try to have one bar left over so you have a viable defensive option. So if your opponent's up against you, or you're in the middle of a situation where you need to close the gap against them, you already have a vanish option there rather than using up all your stuff in order to level up. I'm not leaving. Well, yeah, I mean, he did ask at the beginning, so that's why I said I definitely can. To go do the Gengeki thing that he wanted to try and do, and that I can. But I want to make sure you're set. I want to make sure you're set before I do go. Fair enough. And from what it is I've seen here, the main things again go back to your pressure, which was improved here. Your pressure so far on your block strings have improved. Your variety on your block string you still need to work on. So you need to work on like your IEDs into your block strings and attention to detail in not all situations. Start with just select situations and how you can open up your opponent very easily. So when you go in against your opponent, do an IED into either a medium or a heavy, let's say. One of those two, that'll generally get that. Watching the detail on how your opponent's going to react. What are they waiting for? What are they watching? What are they watching with you in neutral and the way that you approach them? That's the best way in order to determine when you go in against them. What are they prepared to do? What are they prepared to react to? What are they reacting to right now? That allowed them to either react or to get punished. Those kind of things.
All right, there we go. I have me a little bit of snack. 12 grain bread with butter on it. Yum. Yum.
Oh, damn it.
Delicious.
first PS3 account though, the Rodimus Prime 1986. There was an account that I had on PlayStation that was actually that same account that I have here on Twitch and everything now. Do you feel like you can? I'd say you can still learn them. I can. So the main thing I'm going to leave you with is to work on your confirm game. When you do super dash, if you feel like you must super dash, get into the habit of super dash assist. Always throw an assist. That way it makes that less punishable than it looks. And if it's enough hit stun, you punish your opponent. Since you have SS4B, the way that confirms is similar to a gut punch. So confirm that with a medium and then jump cancel, light, and then J2H and confirm off of that. Start with learning something as simple as that. That way it improves your confirm game. Even if it's not like a hell of a lot of damage, that's enough damage to make your opponent worry because like, oh wait, I get punished right here. And you got a setup off of that. Because you're also confirming off of a scramble situation eventually too, when you start using super dashing assists, and then you learn how to confirm reliably off of your own super dash call, then that's how you can optimize more damage you can throw out here or there when you're just randomly punishing your opponent, or if you're in a scramble situation you don't know what to do, super dash assist somehow magically could be the answer if they don't punish it originally. So with SS4B, you can throw that out. You can confirm that with a medium from either Adult Gohan, or you can throw this out with a medium from Bluku. The medium from Bluku, you want to time that, when you want to lab that in order to know how the timing works. You can also do light. You can also jump cancel as lights. With Bluku A, it's a tracking project. No, it's a tracking physical strike assist. With that one, there's not enough time. With them, you can make it work with 2M, because 2M has enough time to confirm a good combo with them, with either or. When you're in a situation, so do that, and do 2M off of Bluku's assist call. When you call Bluku as an assist, get used to the timing of 2M. And then doing a normal combo, and then ending it in whatever would be, I guess, an SKD move. So for Adult Gohan, it would be your backhand. It would be his regular JH if you didn't use a smash property. If you don't have a smash property but you have him leveled up, it's the back fist. It would be his J2H at the end of his combo, locks him into the air, and then back fist. And then you get a slighted knockdown off of that, which for him is very, very advantageous when he's leveled up. And then for SS4, I know you can do it with the light and the heavy, but they're different timings. So for now, just get used to still doing it with the EX. That way you just get it guaranteed. Because I got to lab SS4 myself, that way I can actually properly understand how his combo structure works, just for my own benefit. They really don't feel that difficult. It's just doing this neutral. Doing this neutral and actually learning his combos consistently, I think, is my issue.
Bing.
Okay. Okay, there's a little bit I do need to learn actually with that also, so that I can properly get that down. And then also depending upon how well you condition your opponent, which you're going to also need to work on that as you go. So in situations where you don't know if you want to meaty them or if you don't know if you want to set up on them, just go ahead and do it anyways. Impose the fear, because again, they're not going to do something dumb on wake up unless you give them the fear to do it. That comes from layering against them. That way they don't know what to do, because now they don't know whether or not you're going to hit them high, you're going to hit them low, you got to DR something again, or you're just going to jab and poke them, just simply poking them, staggering them to force them to press a button. Let me see here, case in point. Let me see here.
Story of our lives on a server. The servers. We love when the servers are dog shit, right? Right?
The servers are doing okay. It's just with each individual person, this is where it may vary.
Yeah.
Okay, now right here, that EX got punched. That's a good confirm. I want you to get used to. Oh, he doesn't know how to do any of the big stuff. I'm about to say you could punish him right here. Hey, welcome back. What you want to do here when you do his EX confirm, try to get used to the timing of his mediums. Is she dead? No. You should have believed that was actually that was literally the right move. That's good shit though. Alright, good confirm. Punish, good shit. Because when that whiffs, if you're right up on them, they literally cross themselves up, and then Vegeta is actually like super fucked. And then Trunks, you gotta just worry about long legs from the boy, which he's negative off of. Or your assist screwing you. Okay, we got 4 levels out of that whole thing here. That's actually a W. Save. And we got Lorenzo Ops. Alright, I gotta start making the time to actually see if I can put that stuff on TikTok. Because I've been just sitting on a whole treasure trove of Fortnite shit that I want to try and do, but I can't do anything with.
Alright, there we go.
I'm actually inclined to make this Goku Black's new entry music in my 1v1s if this actually feels like it's dynamite enough. Like this Fortnite music is actually sealing the deal on a new idea. Let me try this with the Goku Black skin on.
What about the music you're hearing from Blizzard Buffalo's level over here?
If it was able to be applied without the fear of copyright, yes sir.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It is copyrighted.
Damn.
Yeah. Then you'd have to go ask Capcom. There's one group that actually got into it, Wesley Cho, also known as Bahamut, on a OC Remix. they did the arrangement musics for Megaman X Maverick Rising OST arrangement from all of the Mega Man games of the Megaman X. And they got a lot of renowned composers. Some of the music got crazy good. Alright. Still there, Cookie? Or did he leave? Or did we bore him to death, speaking to him about such things as life for the changing landscape of the human mind? We shall take you on a Noonien journey.
Let me say this. Actually, I gotta contemplate.
Uh-oh.
I mean, there's plenty of time before now and when I go back to DBSE. I ain't gonna lie, Goku Black finessing with the sparkle thing actually just feels about right.
Oh. Excuse me.
Who? Oh, that one that Pied was doing. No, I know he can do it, but the problem is that it's a link. That shit is so ridiculously hard. That's one of the few Goku Black combos that I can't do that Pied can. Because he literally learned that from watching old Axis. So I'm just asked the dude, like, dude, how do you hit that shit? I've tried, like, practicing for months figuring out how to hit that shit, and I cannot do it. Like, the timing is so unforgiving.
Kind of like the move you're trying to do for, kind of like the move when if you got into playing Street.
Yeah, Pied. Well, he changed his name. It was either Rollback Win or I'm Not Black. One of those two. But Pied Man is his name. Pied Gaming. Pied Game. The dude that did the link in my tournament. That's Pied. That's Pied Man.
Yeah.
Pied Exotic. He goes by a few monikers. It's just Pied is basically what we call him.
Now, I've seen people pull it off. I've done it a few times, but there are some people that have got it down to an easy art form. It's doing the combo and getting to leading up to actually getting to do Akuma's ability move called the Shungoku Satsu and pulling off the right combos. Basically the Raging Demon. That was one you had to time just right to do it, man. Ugh. Especially the power hitters on old school Street Fighter. But the game's definitely the game's still the same, but its mechanics have changed over the years. Still, even some more of the combos are going in it. And then when they got into the combo system for Mortal Kombat, oh good grief! I'm the Generation 1 Mortal Kombat veteran. From the old cartridge systems.
Yeah. There's a couple of people that come to mind just certainly think you might enjoy talking to. They played many years of Mortal Kombat. So they may know one that's probably dealt back there before. The key thing though in your growth as you're getting one square back, the key thing though in getting it back is also learning and adapting to the pace of how you got it and learning from the losses on where you lost. Learning from your losses on how to build on them properly. Expanding and honing on your fundamentals here. fighters understand. That's another thing that's like a side note, is to train it. I know. That's why I was saying that there is an example. I was gonna say an example is how you can try to use lag against them, but for that you do want to train in lag to understand how to properly harness it against your opponent. That it's a demonic type of tactic. You have the potential to be built like that. Even if you're not originally built like that, to think like that, you can learn to think like that. That's how you identify other people literally doing the same thing. And by doing the same thing, you also see that they actually have no fundamental prowess to their combos, or tactics, their Oki, or their